I do anything, I always put on this Smashbox Mindful 5 Nourishing Lip Oil on my lips. I need to think about what I'm going to do a little bit, so I'm going to do my face first. I have lost an eyelash. I'm going to use this, what am I going to use? Full Coverage Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. Super full coverage. I'm using the color 2.16. And I'm using it with this little wavy 112 Makeup Forever brush. I really, really like this little brush. So, do you guys still watch makeup tutorials on YouTube? Aside from this one, obviously. But, like, do you guys watch a lot? Do you hardly watch them anymore? I hardly see anybody post a lot of makeup tutorials anymore. I rarely see them. I see people posting a bunch of other stuff. Hoping they make a comeback soon. Also, do you guys like longer videos or shorter videos? Because I personally prefer shorter videos. But I know some of you guys have said why... Oh, shit. I was going to put this on. Oh, well. I know some of you guys have asked, like, why are my videos so short? I just personally like shorter videos. I don't have time to watch. There's so many videos out there, and I don't have time to sit there and watch, like, a 15-20 minute video. Most of the time, I skip through it anyways. So, I usually like to keep them within 10 minutes or under. That's just me. Okay, so for concealer, I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer again. I'm trying to figure out if people are still in this whole quarantine or not, because it seems like everybody just kind of got tired of it and said forget it and they're going out. And I haven't really watched the news, so I don't know what's happening. I personally have not gone anywhere, really. This is a Tarte brush. I always link it in the description, so if you want to check that out. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been to Target one time, inside Target one time in the last, I don't know how many months. I pretty much just, I think I said it in my last video, pretty much pick up my food, groceries, or have them delivered. Other than that, we've just been like in the pool, going for walks, doing everything I can to keep my daughter entertained the best I can. So what have you guys been doing? And also ordering a bunch of crap that I probably don't need, and some I do, from Amazon. If you haven't checked out my Amazon page, I do link it in the description box, so you guys can check that out. I'm going to take a little bit of Tarte's, what the hell is this? Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to put, ooh, I'm running out or something. I'm going to, just wasted that. I'm just going to put a little bit right here and right here, a little bit more just for a little bit extra coverage. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Huda Beauty's Cream Contour, which I know I've talked about a lot. Really love this. I'm just going to take a little bit and kind of warm up my face just a little. I mainly like to go in on my forehead because, you know, it's pretty big. My forehead is so irritating. Especially when I use cream bronzers because it looks so patchy, because it's not, I don't know, it's got like a bone right there where it's not really smooth. So no matter what I put on it, it kind of looks, once I put bronzer, even powder bronzer, it kind of looks patchy, I guess. Like, and I got this like really dark vein right there, so it looks even worse sometimes. But if I don't put anything on it, it just looks huge. I'm going to set that with the Laura Mercier. I think I'm going to use Secret Brightening Powder. And my daughter took my little sponge. This little girl, she took my sponge. Can't find the sponge that I was going to use, so I'm going to take the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. Just for my under eyes. I never bake. I just put a lot under there, but I don't bake because my under eyes are too dry. For the rest of my face, I'm going to take this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. Talked about this a lot as usual. It's a powder foundation. I'm just gonna... Alrighty then. Okay, pretty sure you guys heard that. So it's a powder foundation. I'm just gonna go over all over just a little bit. Very lightly, like I barely tap it. Now I'm gonna go to my eyes. I'm gonna do one, figure out what I'm gonna do, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion to prevent any creasing. And then on top of it, I wanted to try to make the eyeshadow pop, so I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer and I'm gonna use the J-Cat Beauty one. This is in the color Banana, something a little bit brighter. And blend that in all over. I'm really getting Finding Nemo or Finding Dory vibes from this look. I'm going to put a little bit of setting powder on top of that just to set it. Now my next door neighbor that's right next door, that lady's singing again. I swear to God, she's trying out for American Idol or whatever show like that is on. The Voice, something, whatever. She's not good either. So I'm going to take an older palette. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist palette. I don't know if they still sell it anymore. I hope they do. But I'm going to take the color Fresh right here, which is the matte bright yellow. And she is not going to use her favorite orange transition color. I'm not going to use any transition color. I'm just going to go right in with the yellow and start packing it on. Kind of have to pack a lot on to get the intensity that I did or that I wanted. And I'm taking it in the inner corner too. And since I'm not taking a transition shade, I'm kind of like whatever's left on my brush, I'm kind of blending upward. So it's just blended out. I'm putting it in the inner corner, but then it's also going down to like right here on my lower lash line in the beginning. I'm so mean, huh? My neighbor's over there trying to follow her passion, and I'm just being mean. It's just that like she's just screaming. She's just, that's all she does is just scream. It doesn't even sound like a song. Almost kind of like opera or something. Like she's just screaming. I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to switch and I'm going to take, what color is this? This is from Sugar Pill Acid Berry, the color Acid Berry, which is like a lime green color. They sell it, I believe, I hope they still sell it. They used to sell it in singles. And I'm going to go right next to the orange. Basically do the same thing. And I'm just going straight up, like literally. And again, just pulling my brush up to blend at the top. Then I'm going to go back into the Anastasia palette. And I'm going to take this dark blue, Blue Velvet, dark matte blue. And I'm doing the same thing just at the outer corner. I'm just packing it on very lightly where I want it, and then I'll blend around it. Pulling this blue out and blending it, whatever's left on my brush. I'm just going to connect that blue under the lower lash line. And I'm only going halfway. So really just using 3 shadows. And then I'm going to take that green and put it right here in the front. Really don't like light color in my waterline, so I'm going to take this Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil in M22, which is like a dark blue. Or I guess more of a royal blue. You know what I just realized right now? I did not put any primer on. I just went straight in with foundation. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to take the Tantastic Bronzer Omega Bronze Bronzer from Marc Jacobs. And then just because I have it right here, I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Peach blush. Whoa! That I just jammed my nail into. For highlight, again, I'll take the iconic London Luminous powder in Fair. Again, don't want a lot. Let me just do my nose right now because that's the most important thing. Just gonna put a little bit. Very, very little. I'm gonna use Huda Beauty's Girlfriend liquid lipstick.